Yo guys, this is King Logix. Today I am bringing you guys a new Dragon Bones DLC non-CP Battlegrounds build. You guys are seriously going to like this a lot. I think this is currently the best in slot. It shines in one-on-one engagements, even if you're in a 1v2, and it's even better for those pre-made groups because you're going to have tons and tons of damage. At the same time, you can still hold your ground with the decent resource management that this build provides. So we're gonna go ahead and go right into it. Just before we do, I just want to show you guys my outfit. For anyone curious, that's Mazutan helm, pretty much DC everything else, Ragada shield, and Minotaur sword or Minotaur axe. But that's the outfit. Okay, going in. So starting with the character sheet, we've got the health inside of non-CP. I believe it is at 20k. Maybe 20,500. If you guys need a little bit more health, you guys can actually just reallocate some points. I have actually done that before. The max stamp outside of non-CP is pretty freaking high. In BGs, it's actually pretty up there still. I can't exactly remember how much it is. I believe it's like 38k. Maybe I'm highballing it. But it definitely is really high, so this is definitely a good number to be at. The damage is pretty good, honestly. I run rally. It's about 3k here and 3,400 here, and with the weapon damage growth, it goes up pretty well. So the overall the weapon damage is okay. It's not the best, but I'll show you how to get the damage out of this build. Stand recovery on an Imperial, that's honestly, guys, not bad. It's at 1500. Resistances are they're okay. They're not anything exciting, but it's still pretty good. 20k, 19k. I believe a lot of that goes down in non-CP. So offense is your best defense. That is what I can tell you. If you're putting out a lot of pressure, you're going to be relieving a lot of pressure off of yourself. So it almost gives you an illusion of being tanky when you're hitting so freaking hard, like people are going to be going the other way. So we're going to go right into the gear, guys. Starting with the sorting board, we have Viper. I know a lot of people are probably like, what the hell, like, it's 2018, you're still running Viper. Guys, non-CP, they take away all the CP mitigation. Like, I know, like this fifth piece right here, it's a damage over time. It's a 7,200 dot over 4 seconds. In non-CP, it hits ridiculously hard. Like, you can actually see the health chip away. That's because they don't have any CP mitigation. So you'll be extremely surprised on how hard everything hits, and I'll go into further detail here. So yeah, we've got the 5-piece Viper sorting board. I'm personally running an Infused for Oblivion enchant. I might actually replace Oblivion and run Disease and maybe make the one-hander Nirnhund. I think that might be the play. So Disease, Nirnhund, or Oblivion Infused. So that is the sorting board. For anyone that isn't too sure what Viper is, weapon crit, max stam, weapon crit, when you deal melee damage with a melee attack, you deal an additional 7,200 poison damage over 4 seconds. This can occur once every 4 seconds. So essentially, it's up all the time. Back bar, it's on 2H. I'm running the weapon damage on the back bar. So here's the other pieces. We've got 2-piece Selines. I think ideally the best would be running a heavy head and medium shoulder. I think in non-CP you really can't sacrifice running one light. You're just going to get noodled. So I think it's best to go 6-1. So 1 heavy, 5 medium. So you want to run Selines. Ideally, you honestly want all impen. The more impen you have, the better. I know I skipped down the jewelry but I'm also running 3 Viper jewelry, guys. So this is all robust. So again, if you guys are not an Imperial, maybe like a Red Guard, and you're needing some health, you are more than okay with reallocating some points into health to at least hit that 20k mark, because that is key. Okay, so yeah, sorry to be off here. So yeah, we got 5 Viper sorting board and 3 accessories. Went over the 2 Selines, 1 heavy, 1 medium. That's ideal. And 5 bone pirate, guys. This is the bread and butter to the build. all in pen. Honestly, you guys, it wouldn't be too bad to run 2 well fitted. You will be roll dodging a lot, and I think without that CP, it may help a little bit. Not very sure, but yeah, 5 bone part, 2 Selines, 5 Viper. Guys, this is gonna hit so freaking hard. The Selines, like, it gives you max stam, so it helps, you know, boost up that max stam and non-CP. And the damage, guys, the tooltip on it is so gnarly. And honestly, it says it hits them after 1.3 seconds. Guys, in the midst of a fight, and you're putting pressure on them, and if you got them snared with heroic slash, or you just reverb them, it's really hard to react in 1.3 seconds. Like, I'm not saying it can't be done, but you're gonna see it's gonna be, there's not as much counterplay as you would think. Like, you will still get the usefulness out of the set, so highly encourage this. The other thing that you would want to run, honestly, which I think might be even better than 2-piece Selines, is 2-piece Zon. Zon hits ridiculously hard right now, even on Stam classes. I've seen 18k Zons on a Stam Sorc. It's stupid strong. So honestly, if you don't have Selines but you have Zon, which is highly unlikely, run 2-piece Zon, guys. I'm telling you, it is amazing. So there we go. That is the gear. Let's go into these skills. We've got heroic slash. I know this is more of an expensive ability, but the snare synergizes super well with the Selines and the other procs. So I think the snare from heroic slash plus a little ulti gain does not hurt, and you get another man. You reduce the damage received. So this is a great ability, and it scales really well. So it hits hard. Again, reverb bash. That's, always have that on your bar. Igneous shield, shuffle, vigor, spell wall. Going here, I've got Flames of Oblivion. Guys, I know some people may be like, why are you running Flames of Oblivion? I know it costs magic, but it actually scales to your highest. So it scales as a physical damage for me, and it launches a fireball at the nearest enemy every 5 seconds, dealing 7,100. I believe if I buff up, it might go up slightly. But yeah, it hits him hard, guys. And honestly, without CP mitigation, proc sets are hitting ridiculously hard. So this is, I've hit people with 4k Flames of Oblivion. Like, I don't think I've hit anyone with 5k, but 4k is still a good number, and it's a free damage. Look at this as a shitty version of Subterranean and Assault. So it's a great skill, guys. Plus, while you're slotted, you gain weapon critical. So I believe it's the same as Evil Hunter. Next one here is Reverse Slice. This is really good. I would suggest running this morph. Not only does it hit more than one person, but a non-CP, that second person takes a little bit more damage, and also it's a good way of leeching and stealing kills from the other team. I know that sounds really grimy, but guys, just run it. Volatile Armor. You can run this morph or the other morph. I personally run this morph to take Nightblades out of stealth. Noxious Breath, Major Fracture. If you guys find that you don't need the fracture and this is just burning more stim because this is an expensive ability, you guys can run Venomous Claw. That's a strong data as well. Rally. You want to run this over forward momentum in non-CP, you need that burst heal. And Take Flight. That is a hard-hitting ultimate. You're going to be knocking kids out, guys. So yeah, that is the build. I might have missed something. So I'm running the Warrior Mundistone. Again, if you guys feel like you need more sustain, you guys are more than okay to run Serpent. You will still have enough damage. I am an Imperial. The next one up would be Redguard. Third one, I would say either Orc or Nord. But that is the build, guys. I hope you guys like it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask me below. Also, if you are curious, this build can probably work on pretty much any other class. It's pretty cheese and kind of basic, to be honest, but it works really well. Last thing I wanted to cover, I'm so sorry, guys. The pots, I run Vitality pots. Vitality pots and non-CP are really strong, and sometimes I run this one as well, the health and speed. But mainly I run this one. You get the health and you get Major Vitality for 12 seconds. So very strong, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone.